Hello and welcome. Welcome to the Swear Word. I'm your host, Brandon Swear. And hey, thank you for coming out today. We got a great show for you. This is a show made for the chili head community by the community. Regardless of your spice tolerance, this is the place for you. Hey, coming up tonight, we have a special guest. And we got some hot or not products to be reviewed. We got a hot or not video segment too. So get ready to check that out. If this is your first time checking out the show, glad to have you here. We meet here every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. And, if you like what we're doing, follow us on all the socials. Show number 10 starts now. Hey, welcome. So we got a great show for you tonight. First of all, like I said, we had Hot or Not coming up, and we have a pretty packed Hot or Not tonight. We have a sauce from Today's Adventure, or Adventure Sauces, called Today's Adventure, and then we also have the Medic from HCK Hot Chicken, and then we have a peanut butter ghost pepper cookie from, CM Magic Factory. Peppers and spice. All right. Hey, we also have some of you, he calls himself casually roasting, but some of you call him the #1 chili head. I guess we're going to find out later today, or later tonight as we talk to Matt. And we'll also be sprinkling in, once again, some burning choices throughout this episode. If you know the drill. This is a live chat. This is a live show. Hop in there, be a part of the show. If you got some questions for Matt, fire them away. And hey, if you're looking to find anything from the world of hot, this is the place for you. Let's go ahead and get into some hot or not. All right, we're back. Hey, if you're just catching us, we opened the show. Glad to have you here. We're now kicking off Hot or Not. We're actually going to start out tonight with Today's Adventure sauce from Adventure Sauces. All right, so super excited for this. I've been holding on to it for a while. Had a bottle that was signed. Didn't want to ultimately open that bottle. It felt something prizeworthy and meaning to stay on my overall shelf with, my other sauces that I like to collect. So that one stayed there, and I waited to get a new one, got it, and we're here now in January. As you know, that Sam Sauce had taken over December in a good way. So we're going to kick it off here tonight with some adventure sauces. We got Today's Adventure, beautiful labeling on this. I have pictures. If you're following me on the Instagram side of things, you've already seen the product shots up close. So if you're not following, definitely check it out. I will be popping those up there first before the show. And all right, let's get into this here. So the side of it says, "Pack your bags. We're going on a flavor adventure. In today's adventure, you will experience pure taste bud bliss. Feel the heat and taste the beach with our pineapple habanero hot sauce. This is a flavor adventure you'll want to put on everything." All right, here's the ingredients. So we got pineapple, we got red habanero pepper puree, we have distilled vinegar, cilantro, lime juice. All right, let's get it. Give it a good shake. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I need a piece of paper. You got one? All right. Let's get this. So once again, if you're unaware of how we rate things here, we go off of a 5-category overall rating. Unlike a 10-point scale, we do based on flavor, heat, aroma, versatility, and burn. So let's get this going. We got a nice pour here. Let's get a big old hefty pour. All right. Man, you know, my taste buds haven't gone on this adventure yet, but my nose, oh, it is tingling. It is a beautiful smell. Can't wait to get into this. Here we go. Wow. Wow. That is good. That is really good. The heat, the flavor, the balance. It's if you don't like sweet sauce, no worries. This is not overbearingly sweet. This is a nice balance of the sweet with the heat. And honestly, I'm going to say that so far, this actually I'm gonna do this thing real quick because I think this might be actually the hottest habanero sauce that I've had. Wow, that's good. It's got nice upfront punch, but you also get that beautiful pineapple taste right at the beginning as well. It's like they're coming in, holding hands. They are taking you on that adventure. All right. Let me get some stuff down here. I'm getting carried away on all the amazingness on this sauce. All right. So flavor, versatility, burn. All right. So we have heat. Heat on this. Man, that's a nice burn for definitely a habanero. Like that is definitely the hottest habanero sauce that I have had. I'm definitely willing to say that. So let's go. Okay. And then aroma. Great aroma there. And let's go with flavor and versatility. Man, I could, as they're saying, I could see this being used on just about anything. I could definitely see why Lee likes to drink this. So it is a very enjoyable, drinkable sauce. If you're into the spicier things in life, it is definitely up your alley for that. But it's got a nice burn. I can already feel it. I did get a nice hefty spoonful. It's got a nice chest burn going on there. So let's get that down here. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get on over to our next sauce. I highly recommend you checking out Adventure Sauces, today's adventure. This is phenomenal. I mean, I'm already picturing everything that I'm going to put it on. The first thing I know I'm going to put it on is a nice Hawaiian pulled pork dish. That with over some rice and pork. Yeah, I'm in on that. All right. So up next, we have HCK's Medic. So this is their hottest hot sauce that they have there. They also use this in their challenge level chicken sandwich. If you're not familiar with HCK, they are here in North Fort Worth area. They've also got a few other locations, and you can definitely check them out. Their socials, all that stuff will be linked down below. So here we go. This is, let's see, HCK Hot Chicken, or Hot Chicken's kitchen mission is to inspire, promote, provide opportunities within each community we serve while being centered on the highest levels of customer service. All right. So list of ingredients. Let's get into this. So first off, cayenne pepper, distilled vinegar, water, salt, garlic powder, brown sugar, and Carolina Reaper peppers. Let's give it a good shake. All right. So while I'm getting this opened up, I had mentioned earlier that we have a nice video for you. We actually went to HCK Hot Chicken and did their challenge level. So more to come on that in a second. But let's get this pour. All right. Nice color consistency. Great flavor. It definitely starts out with a nice sweet note right off the bat. And then from there, you start to get a little ramp up of the heat. You get a touch of the cayenne flavor coming in. And then you start to taste, coming in with a little bit more of that sweetness. And then all of a sudden you start to feel the Reaper come in. So let me get this jotted down over here. So once again, heat, aroma, flavor, versatility, and burn are our categories. So heat on this one. So actually, we'll start out with the aroma first of all. So with this being overall a buffalo style sauce, if you will, it definitely has that buffalo style smell, but it also has a little bit more depth to it, if that makes sense. It's I think the depth, from what I can tell, is definitely going to be coming more from the sweeter notes of not only just the natural taste of the sugar, but also of the brown sugar, but also the flavor and notes of the Reaper. So let's go ahead and say heat on this one. Man, that's got a nice heat. It's packing a punch. You're not going to find a commercially made sauce that has got this type of heat. When you're going to a restaurant, this isn't what you would normally pick up, right? This is something more along the lines of what us in the community would be ordering. So kudos to them on that, doing their thing, making their sauce. Aroma, like I said, it's more that buffalo style smell. So let's get that written down here. All right. Heat. It's got a nice heat. It lets you know it's there. It's going to. It's definitely a step up in the sense of any kind of normal hot buffalo that you're going to get. You're definitely noticing the Reaper with that one. So flavor. Let's give it this. Great flavor on that. Versatility. Man, you could put this on a lot of stuff, no problems on that. Let's go here and burn. It's lingering more in the mouth and the back of the throat, as to be expected. So let's get that there. All right. All right. Let us get on over to this here clip. Let's share with everyone what we got. Ready to roll video? Ready to roll video, Jeff. All right, we're at Hot Chicken. We're gonna get ourselves the challenge level. Let's check it out. Right here in Fort Worth, Texas, North Fort Worth. All right, here we go.
There, you see the menu there. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with the Medic chicken sandwich.
Medic chicken sandwich?
Yeah, there we
go. Is that
go.
the hottest one?
It's the hottest one.
All right, let's do it. This is HCK Hot Chicken Kitchen, Nashville style. I'm Billy, co-owner. And this is my wife right here, Carla, and she's the other co-owner. We are the first in Texas. Now we have one location. We got two more coming up.
Okay.
So if you guys are in the DFW area, North Fort Worth area, you're going to see a lot of us here. Medic is one of our hottest spices that we have for our food. It is the Carolina Reaper. Now, right now, everybody thinks that, oh, I tried the hottest at this location or this location. No, this is the hottest because we infuse our peppers into each base sauce. So it's nothing that's from a store. This is actual in-house made. It's the real deal. It's the real deal.
Nice.
So when you try it, it's going to hit you. It's going to stay with you. And you're going to break a little sweat.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
If you're ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
If you guys are ready?
Super excited right now. Hey, this is the next day after the Christmas challenge. So drank all that lovely hot cocoa last night from Goot. Tasted phenomenal. Went to bed, no issues. Woke up this morning, had my coffee, rolled out. Now we're here. All right, so here it is, the Medic. We're gonna get on this here Medic alert board. Let's get it. Let's get in there. Man, that's a big cut of chicken.
Oh, wow.
Let's see.
That's beautiful.
Nice slaw on top. Very sauced. Like it, like it. All right, here we go. That is tasty. Wow, that is tasty. I've had Dave's before, and their hottest didn't do anything. This tastes phenomenal. I could eat this all day long.
What's the spice level?
I think the initial upfront punch isn't too bad. I would say this is, at least on my end, more medium on my heat scale. You got a nice pickle. Hearty sandwich. The crunch on that slaw is just perfect. It brings out this amazing, combination of textures. So, kudos there. We've completed the Medic, got our picture for the wall, and hey, overall, hands down the best tasting chicken sandwich that I've had. Heat level was great on this. Nothing that's going to completely kill you if you're a chili head, but it's definitely going to scratch that itch that you want for a nice spicy sandwich. Crunch, the pickle on that sandwich, plus that nice soft gooey bread. Oh man, can't say enough. All right. Hey, man, I am telling you, that is the spot. I have not found a better chicken sandwich to this date. And you know what? I'm going to keep looking. I know Goot's looking, and we're going to find out what's going on. I know Goot is doing a lot more on that front than I am. So, maybe we'll, bring him back in, and we'll get his expert opinion on some spots before we just dive in there. All right? Well, hey, we're gonna bust into this peanut butter ghost pepper cookie, and our special guest also has one of these cookies. So we're gonna do something a little bit different tonight. We're gonna do a side-by-side review. All right. So while we're getting that situated, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know a little bit about this. So this cookie comes from CM Magic Factory. You can get a hold of him and order yourself some of these cookies by going and visiting his page on Facebook. So let's crack into this. All right.
Smells hot.
Oh yeah. Oh look, I ended up squeezing it too hard. I got too excited. Got crumbles everywhere. Oh, it smells so good though.
It does. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Okay.
Well, without further ado, let's get into this. Pardon my chewing and talking, but obviously I got to keep the show going. But the chunks of peanut in here, phenomenal. The cookie taste, the cookie crumble, the bite, dude, you nailed it. Chris, you're onto something with this. That's for sure. This is phenomenal. And it packs just enough heat too to let you know that it's there. Man. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you share what your thoughts are while I'm jotting this thing down real quick.
So the cookie's crispy. It's crispy or crunchy. I don't know how yeah, it's good. You definitely taste a little bit of the ghost pepper powder in there. And you do get nice peanut butter. And I would say this is a good like dessert cookie, like for a chili head. Like in most cases, like anytime you have like food things with people saying, "Oh, this is like a spicy thing, like you're gonna love it," they always obliterate it with powder. I talk about this a lot, and it's really difficult to get a good balance of flavor when you have something that has something with powder in it. And he nailed it.
Oh yeah, and
it's do have like a nice little thing.
It's not to your point. It's not overpoweringly. You smell the peanut butter cookie, but you can also detect with your nose the hint of ghost pepper. It's not just overpowered one way or another. And phenomenal job on that. Let's get this aroma jotted down. All right. Flavor's there, man. It's spot on. It's not something like, so oftentimes I feel like while I like sweets, I don't like super sweet stuff, and this is a nice balance of that. Man, the fresh, the full peanuts in there is a nice touch as well.
Yeah. Man, this is really good. And it has a building heat too. Like if I were to eat this whole cookie, I'd have a decent mouth burn going on for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I can already feel it. Definitely on like the lips and.
Yeah. Man.
All right, so this has packaging as the rating. So, in case you missed the Christmas episode, the only difference whenever switching from a sauce to a product that is, say, like in this case, a cookie, or in the Christmas episode, the hot cocoa, the loco cocoa, we ended up swapping out versatility for presentation and packaging. So, great job on packaging. I mean, hey, these things came through the USPS mail service, and we all know how rough they can be at times. So, great job making the cookies, not only to be able to ship well, but also taste well. Yeah, I could definitely see this being a nice chili head late night snack or midday snack as well. So,
it'd be great.
What's that?
If you got this cookie and then got like a little tiny like dollop of vanilla ice cream on it.
So that's what I was thinking too. Is like, what was it? I saw a video because obviously Instagram, they try to plug their videos in between the videos that you've actually asked to see. And there was one where there was somebody that took 2 cookies and they cut. I don't know why you needed to cut a whole carton of ice cream, but they cut a carton of ice cream so that they could make a cookie sandwich, ice cream sandwich. Yeah. But that would be phenomenal with that. You wouldn't even need anything to really like. You wouldn't have to worry about it losing its integrity on heat because I mean it's definitely there.
Yeah. Oh man, the ideas.
It's definitely a nice burn too. All right. Well, I'm going to continue to snack on this, but let's go ahead and open this up onto the interview. All right. Well, welcome back. If if you're just now tuning in, it looks like we have a few people jumping in the chat. That looks like they just got here. So, hey, you've all we've missed so far, which you can gladly catch on the replay, is the opening, and then we've had quite the hot or not review. We had 2 sauces, a cookie, and a video. So definitely check that out if you're just tuning in. But right now, hey, we're here with Matt, and we're trying to figure out, is he casually roasting or is he the number 1 chili head? So, Matt, glad to have you here.
Man, I'm stoked to be here. I really appreciate you guys having me on. This is awesome. This is really cool. I'm stoked.
Hey, it's been a long time coming, but at the same time, it's a bit tugging on my heartstrings to know that you're not in the chat just like firing it up. You know, I know you're in there, man. You're getting it going. So
Yeah.
it's nice to have you in here, but it's also sad to see that you're not in there egging everyone on. So no, to get into the nickname, tell us a little bit more about that. How did that come to be?
Which one? The casually roasting one, or the one that everybody calls me the number 1 chili head?
Well, let's start with the casually roasting then, and then
Okay.
we'll go into that one.
So honestly, like, I was talking to a guy that I work with, and we were just like chatting about stuff, and we had come across the League of Fire website, and I had been thinking about joining, and I had the gateway challenge of the Pocky chip, and so I was thinking about doing that, and we were trying to come up with a name, and he sent like a whole list of names that I could do, and one of them that I read struck me, and it made me think of casually roasting, and so I just kind of went with it, where I would eat extremely hot things and then try to remain as casual as possible, and that it just kind of stuck, and so like it was something that I thought of because of some inspiration that I was given from a friend, and so yeah, that's how that one came to be.
Nice. I mean, and that kind of also, leads into the whole idea of what brought you into the world of spice in general, and kind of what was that stepping stone that got you here. So was that would you say your main segue, or was there another pivotal moment in your life?
So I had always like enjoyed spicy food, and what the first thing that I ever actually encountered something extremely hot was whenever the Carolina Reaper came out. And I remember like hearing, and this is like the kind of thing that pops in my head every time I see something extremely spicy. And that is, they said that that's the hottest thing that they've ever eaten. I wonder if it's going to be that hot to me. And so I saw the Carolina Reaper. I saw that everybody was like, oh man, this is the hottest thing ever. This is the hottest pepper in the world. And so I was like, yeah, I got to try that. And so I ordered dried Carolina Reapers from an Indian market off of Amazon. And
Brave man.
I knew nothing. I knew nothing about prep. I knew nothing about cramps, aftermath. I knew nothing about anything. And I just ate that thing, dried pepper and everything, crunched it up, swallowed it, and I will never forget it. And then even after that jarring experience of cramping for 2 hours, I still was like, yeah, that wasn't too bad after the fact. And so it just kind of escalated years and years from there. And then finally, like, League of Fire came along. I joined the League of Fire by doing the Pocky chip. And then finally I was like, well, if I can do that, let me see what other things I can do.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of just how it came to be.
Nice. All right. Well, I guess really quick to touch on what you had just said as well. The dried pod scene is not something that I necessarily would say I would enjoy. It's
No.
kind of like chewing on glass to me. It feels like just the way it like
Yeah.
shards, and yeah, not fun. But man, brave on you to just dive in with that first. So yeah. Hey, what about the number 1 chili head?
So
Where
I
did
love
that
this
come
story.
from?
I love this story so much. So I don't know if you saw, but myself and my wife, my wonderful wife, Ashley, Sundance 270 and Never Better Club went to the Tennessee Hot Sauce Expo, Well, the first night we were there, Ashley and I, and Sundance and Never Better Club, Michael and Alexandria were going to grab dinner. Sundance wasn't able to make it, unfortunately, that night. And so we were eating ramen. Well, the waitress comes up and is like, hey, is it good, or is it spicy enough for you? And we were like, doing what we do. We were like, yeah, it's fine. We ordered the extra spicy with extra like spicy miso, and Alexandria brought crushed ghost peppers, which made it even better. And so Michael's like, do you know who you're talking to here? Do you know? This is the #1 chili head in the world. And I was like, dude, stop. I was like, stop. And he was like, no, seriously. He is ranked #4 in the Pure and Sandy Society. He's the #1 chili head in the world. And so like it just from there became like a meme. Like I don't think I'm the #1 chili head in the world, certainly not. But every time, and it's just kind of like stuck, and it's hilarious.
That's awesome. I mean, the context behind it is hilarious. So the host, not the hostess, the server that came out, she's the one that was asking that, and then he ended up saying back that you're the #1 chili head in the world, and then that's whenever. Yeah. Okay, all right, just making sure I was keeping track with the she's on that one. But.
Oh yeah, no. So the waitress then reacted kind of like confused. She was like, "What chili?" It looked like she was like, "Chili head, what?" And then Michael just like doubled down, and it like just committed fully. And she was like, "Okay."
Nice.
And then left.
She probably to this day. I mean, did she ask for an autograph? I would hope that you should have just signed something other than the receipt, and then been like, "Here, this is for you."
I don't know, man. I feel so weird about that. I'd probably like walk out and be like, "Ugh."
Yeah. Well, I mean, there being not an egotistical side of it, but just a sheer humor. Yeah. Continue the joke, if you will.
I was able to get Michael pretty good though. We went to this restaurant and we ended up having to go to the bathroom, and Michael didn't know that I walked in behind him. And so while we were washing our hands in the sink, I looked to the bathroom attendant and I was like, "Do you know who this is?" And the bathroom attendant was like, "What the?" So yeah, it was fun times.
Nice. The I can only imagine from just what I've experienced in the chat between all of y'all and your stories now. It's just I can only imagine the crazy things that y'all can get into on that. So sounds like a lot of fun.
It's wonderful. Yeah, it's great.
Nice. So I was looking. Obviously, I'd watched you do the Sip Chomper challenge. Mm-hmm. I know you've done a few others since. I guess really from the last, what was it, 3 or 4 that you've kind of done in that span of time. Which of those challenges have kind of stood out to you the most?
Oh man. Out of the last 4 I've done. See, it's kind of hard to like, I would say it's kind of hard to rank them, honestly, because like I think different things going into them. Like I will say Sip's chip was really good. Like it was super tasty. Nice chocolatey, minty. It was like, it had like a cooling effect after you got like the bit of heat with it. The Crossroads chip, I think that was within my last 4. That was delicious as well. Like the Scoville unit and Mrs. Scoville unit like nailed that flavor. And in that video, I give an explanation of what the Pocky chip tastes like. And I said, if you scrape all the ash off a grill and then lick it, that's what it tastes like. And the Pocky chip tastes like that. But the Crossroads chip, dude, I could demolish those. They're so tasty.
Very nice.
And so what else have I done? I can't even remember. The Death Nut.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Death Nut. Was it 2 and 3, or was it just 3? I can't remember.
I did the Death Nut 3.0. That one was fun. I hadn't done that in a while, and I think my tolerance has increased over the last year. And so when I got to the Death Nut, it's still pretty like it's warm, like it's hot, but it wasn't like as bad as what it was before when I first did it. And so, yeah. I mean, just love it.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I know it's kind of it's always a hard thing to ask, challenge-wise, which one's better than another, because then it's like picking your favorite child at that point, right? Mm-hmm. You're not technically supposed to have a favorite child, but everyone kind of has a favorite child, but they just don't ever say it, right? So
Yeah.
it's kind of one of those
Yeah.
moments.
The one that was super interesting was the Buffy DeBogue, the bug
Okay.
challenge from the Inferno Candy Company. It
Uh,
actually tasted good. The
nice.
hardest thing about it was the mental hurdle of the bugs.
Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that challenge at all, so I'll definitely have to go back and take a look at that video. But man, so there was bugs. I assume it's, so you said it's a candy, so I'd assume it's like a hard sugary candy, like a sucker maybe.
It's no, actually, it's 3 chocolate bars with dried insects as a topping on them, and there's like
Okay.
a Reaper cream in the middle of them, and it is quite interesting. A lot of
Huh.
chocolate.
Okay.
First one's mealworms. The second one's crickets. The last one is scorpion. So that was
Okay.
cool.
I
Yeah.
think out of that list of those 3, probably the scorpion would be the only thing I would be interested in trying. But the other 2
Yeah.
sound a little bit more out of what the scope of things that I would like to touch.
Yeah.
No, that's I mean it's pretty awesome to see all the different challenges that you've done. Obviously, the more recent, I know you not too long ago got your belt in the mail. How does that feel? Obviously, I know that it was kind of a 2-parter, if you will, to get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, how is it? Where do you have it displayed? Do you ever walk by it and just glance
Well,
at it?
yeah, it's in my I have it right here, like actually.
Nice.
So it's in my office, but I brought it just in case you asked about it.
Okay.
And so it's right there, and it's in my office on a little table. Um, I mean, it feels good. It feels good. That there were some things that happened just with like uh, reffing and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to like dog anyone, but
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. Like whenever I was competing against Farmer Jay in Winsboro, and like Goot was there, and like we had it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I met Farmer Jay. That was the first time I met Farmer Jay, and he is just the nicest guy, like the absolute nicest guy. And we were able to sit at that table and just destroy ourselves with pods, and it was
Oh yeah.
amazing. And then whenever we had to, like, whenever they asked us to do a rematch, just because of like the things that that was found.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even through that, like him and I were messaging each other and like talking to each other and encouraging each other the whole time through. And so like it, as much as I'm like stoked that I won, it is kind of like bittersweet sort of, because I like see a lot of people in the chili community, like, and whenever I'm competing, I don't necessarily like I want other people to win. It's the weirdest thing. Like it's very hard to explain. Like whenever Michael won in San Diego, I was, as a competitor, I was like, oh, I want to win. But when he won, it was just it was amazing to be able
Yeah.
to see that. And so it was so cool. Like it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're burning together.
Yeah.
Y'all are both experiencing the same thing. Now, I get it, and that's the beauty of this community, is being able to really pull together, be there for supporting one another. Really, just overall,
Yeah.
the love that is in the actual community is very prevalent. So,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm laughing at the picture.
yeah. No, I'm having to take a glance off to the side every so often as Jeff has these pulled up here.
Dude, Lee snapped that photo. Man, that is that is a perfect photo. Michael actually like he talked about that picture, and he was like, "Were you guys just messing around while I was suffering?" And we were like, "No." Ryan and I locked eyes, and this whole thing about stick 'em up happened, and we knew it was time, and we just bam.
Nice. That's awesome. The looks like we have a few people joining in. If you're just now tuning in, we had Hot or Not earlier with 3 products there. Definitely catch the replay on that. We even had, for the first time, a dual review on this here peanut butter ghost pepper cookie, and man, was it phenomenal too. So definitely check that out. All right. Well, right now we're in the interview here with Matt, and let's keep it going. It looks like we had do we have some questions that was in there? Is that what you had pulled up a second ago?
Yeah, what is this?
Okay. So we have a question on what is the Nuggies Club?
Okay. This is great. So I have this. This ties in. This is related. I have this shirt. It is the Power Rangers. Like, you can't really see it well, but it's the
Okay.
Power Rangers. But you have Michael Alexandria, Lizard Cowboy in the middle as the Red Ranger,
Okay.
Sundance 270 is the yellow, and me is the blue. Okay.
Okay.
So there we go. Oh, excellent. So where is it? There, bring it up. Bam. There it is. So Sundance 270 is editing wizard.
Okay.
And the Nuggies Club came about because we were going to do the Sons of Fire. I think it was the Sons of Fire Canada fundraiser for Parkinson's.
Okay.
And so we had all talked about it. And Ashley, that's my wife, in the Letterman jacket next to me in the middle.
Okay.
Yes, that's my beautiful wife. So it just came about. We were talking about how we want to do the live, and like we were just messaging in Sundance. I think it was Sundance. Sundance is like, what if we did we called it the Nuggies Club, because we were just like riffing, off of things and just the memes that come out of it. And so most of the things that you see us do live together is either stemmed from a meme or generates memes. And so we were able to do that together and do that fundraiser. For Parkinson's Canada, and it was a lot of fun.
Very nice. No, I mean, good cause too. So, yeah, definitely a nice thing to have some fun and raise some nice money for a good cause. So, hey, can't go wrong with that. Is as far as these memes, I know when we had Goot on, he had mentioned that someone was pointing out these memes of the whole. Oh, wait, am I supposed to answer that? Was that y'all that ended up putting that together, or?
I missed it. What?
Oh, whenever Goot was on, he was saying that someone was they created a meme out of him saying, "Oh, am I supposed to answer that?" Was that y'all's group?
I don't think so. I know that it wasn't me. I don't know. It might have been Sundance. Sundance is. I'm telling you, man, the guy's a lightning fast meme creator. Like, it's insane. There's this another shirt that I wanted to do where he made all of us like a Captain Planet meme. It's just insane.
Very nice. Very nice. What, I guess not to change off the subject too much, but as far as other competitors around you, there's a lot obviously that you've met over the span that you've been doing challenges, but is there someone that stands out to you that either inspires you or that, just kind of that's always pushing you to the next level, if you will?
It's Michael from Never Better Club.
Okay.
There are a lot of people that I've competed against that honestly, anytime I'm competing in something, like, I want to do as best as I possibly can. But it's hard to explain. Like, whenever we met in San Diego, like, just something happened. I don't know what it was. I think it's like just God just like formed a brotherhood or something. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But Michael's the kind of guy that like pushes me to like just really do the best I can. But on that same note, like, it is fun competition, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't him for sure. And I mean, yeah, just awesome guy.
Very nice.
The chat is wanting to watch the Nuggies video. It's 1 minute.
So I don't know if everyone heard that, but the chat's wanting to watch the Nuggies video, and
Let's see if we can play it.
let's see if we can play it real quick.
Oh my gosh!
Can you hear it through your?
It's Can the chat hear this? I know we can, but I don't know if the chat.
I would just link it because I mean, you got to have the audio. Oh my God.
Let's see.
It's so good.
Oh, can't hear it.
Oh, they can't hear it. We'll just link it. It's fine. All right, no worries. We'll link it so that everyone can also enjoy on that. So no worries there.
Just let him watch it. Is this Never Better Club?
There we go. There we go. Solid video. Solid video.
It's amazing. It's really good. Like, yeah, you guys need to go. Like, chat, go check it out. It's awesome. Such a good video.
We'll definitely have that pinned in the comments or posted in the comments. I know some of these platforms don't let you pin it, so we'll have it there. But yeah, hey, as far as where do you see yourself going? What's the goals? What's the plan? Where's your path that you're looking to blaze?
Honestly, I started this about a year ago. And like, honestly, like what I do the most of is just pray about like that I would go honestly wherever God wants me to.
Amen.
And I'm just doing challenges and like, interacting with people. And honestly, this is all just fun. And so even like whenever I'm, absolutely blasted eating a bunch of pods or something like that, it's all just fun.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of just, I don't necessarily even want to say riding the wave because I don't really think that there's a wave there, but I just want to continue to compete and continue to like do these challenges and continue to, just do stuff honestly until God's like, all right, it's time for you to, be done. And then that's when I'll retire, I guess you could say. And so I'm just excited. I'm looking forward to, a lot of things. Just
very nice.
Just having fun.
And I love that that's your outlook and perspective on things. I'm also, very proud of my faith as well. So glad to hear other chili heads are as well proud in their faith. So, all right. Well, what about, let's do a burning choices question actually. Cause I said I was going to sprinkle them in here and I've just been caught up in our conversation and I've completely forgot about it. All right. So let's go with, would you rather chug a sauce or eat 10 pods in a row?
10 pods.
Okay.
Hands down.
Is it just sheer you don't like the texture, or like what's the background on the anti-chug?
So it's not anti-chug. I wouldn't say that I'm anti-chug. I think that, and this is, honestly, Michael really once again like said this. As a competitor, you got to be good in multiple different areas, and chugs is one of them. I'm not a big fan of chugs, but it's only because of the overloading flavor of the sauce or whatever it is I'm chugging. Like that's all that I taste.
Yeah.
And so it's sometimes difficult for me to get it down, only because it's just like, all right, I'm drinking all of this liquid. It's very hot and it is very like, there's spices and all this stuff in there. And so it's a little difficult. So 10 pods for sure.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can definitely see why they sprinkle that in at times on some of these pepper competitions, because it definitely is an eliminator for a good majority of the group. So and it's definitely in those later rounds, like, oh my gosh, you've already got a belly full of pods, and now you're gonna say, either whatever shot glass or mini bottle, whatever. Like it's still that's got to be brutal. All right. Well, what about, let's go with, instead of a hotter, burning choices on that, I'm just curious what pepper stands out the most to you. Like, what's your favorite pepper right now?
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to like kind of nerd out a little bit.
Okay.
So honestly, my favorite pepper is probably right now the chocolate primatale.
Okay.
And the reason why is because that pod is hot. The primatale itself is extremely hot. The chocolate primatale, I don't know if it's just hotter or because of the flavor of it is hotter or what. It feels hotter. I don't know. But man, oh boy, the chocolate primatali is just one that I just try to, like, if I could have, I actually was going to do this, but I ran out of time.
Yeah.
I sought out and bought from a grower, Gary, actually from Lone Star Mastiff Farms. I got a box of chocolate primatalis. Like, I paid for them, and I was going to sit down and try to eat all of them. And I had like 20. And then I ran out of time, unfortunately. And I had to freeze them before they went bad. But, oh.
Yeah. Better
Man,
not to waste them.
Yeah. I didn't want to waste them. And so I was like, dang. And so next season, there's just something about sitting down and just munching on a bunch of pods that's just very fun.
Yeah. So I guess that kind of goes into, I can ask you different burning choices, then we'll go off of that. Do you prefer to eat your pods with a meal, or do you like them by themselves?
So honestly, I like them by themselves. And the reason why is because I understand that cramping has its place in the chili head's life. And it is good for stomach tolerance. And it is, like, cramping is a necessary thing that happens to strengthen your gut and stuff. When I think about cramping, I don't want to do it on a day that I'm not planning on doing a challenge or something like that. So I normally don't eat fresh pods with my meals, but I have no problem sitting down and being like, okay, today's a pod day, and I will just eat a ton of them.
Very nice.
Yeah. So yeah. Solo, I would say. Very long-winded answer. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. There was definitely a time where I felt the same kind of outlook. It would just be more or less, I would rather power through a handful of pods, enjoy the actual taste of the peppers, and really kind of get to know what's going on with them. Now I've gravitated a lot more towards, I'll eat a few by themselves here and there, but my main focus is I like trying to find nice pairings for each pod as I'm going. Like, I'll take a bite of something, and sure, I'll eat like half the pepper or maybe sometimes the whole pepper, depending on the size. But I just try to find nice pairings, things that go well with each pod. So,
yeah.
Let's see. We got another question here from Never Better Club. What challenge are you looking to do next?
Ooh, okay. Honestly, so I'm going to say two.
Okay.
Two different ones. One for League of Fire, one for Pure Insanity Society. I'm excited to do the Tube of Terror 2.0 in the League of Fire. I haven't done it yet. I tried to do it, and I dropped a corn nut, and it rolled out of camera and off frame, and I couldn't get it. And so I was like, crap. So I had to stop. And I'm also excited I'm going to say three. And I'm also excited to do the Devil's Heat popcorns. I've seen Never Better Club and like other people do them, and they look super tasty and hot. For the Pure Insanity Society, I am looking forward to doing a Ragnarok. That is going to be one of the hardest challenges I've ever done, and it is a beast challenge. And I'm looking forward to it, but I also definitely need to train and prepare for it because it's going to be a rough one.
Okay. Not too familiar with that one, so definitely we'll have to check that one out.
It's a chocolate bar. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just saying what goes into that one.
It is a chocolate bar made by a chocolate company, or it's a lady named Ulrika. She is a master chocolatier. Her chocolate is amazing, and she also makes these challenges. And the Ragnarok bar is an 8-ounce bar, or maybe a little over 8 ounces, that contains about 160 Carolina Reapers. And the challenge is it's split up into 8 different legs, and you have to eat each leg within 2 minutes. And afterwards, you do a 5-minute afterburner, and then you're done. And this is so I'm saying this on the swear word publicly.
Yeah.
This is not something that just anybody can purchase. She has challenges like the 4 Horsemen and this one where you can't just buy them on a whim. You have to complete other challenges in the Pure Insanity Society because these things are brutal.
Wow.
Broken Charlie's in here in the chat, and he has
Wow.
the world record right now, which is 11 pieces, a full bar and 3 more pieces. And I watched him do that, and it was absolutely incredible. It was amazing to sit there and watch somebody do that.
Wow.
It was awesome.
We have it pulled up on the screen for everyone
Yeah.
that's in the chat, and that I mean, there's a lot of peppers that go into it from what you're saying, but man, that is definitely also a price point to keep out somebody that's just attempting the idea that they're gonna go on this challenge of spicy adventure, but yeah, that's a real deal bar right there.
Yeah, it is no joke. Like the higher end Pure Insanity Society challenges are things that I caution somebody to, and I would be like, listen, this like it's not a joke. Like this is the real deal, man. Like you need to prep, you need to train. It's not like don't try to do it as a prank because there have been people who've reached out to her and have tried to like buy this to like prank somebody, and it's a serious challenge.
Yeah, and that's never
Yeah.
something that you want to do to anyone. I mean, it's one thing to give somebody that's, something that's just ever so slightly out of their heat range and like chuckle about it, but to just full on know that you're about to put someone in a world of hurt like that has
Yeah.
no idea that it's coming, that's a bad look for not only the chili community, but
Yeah.
overall that
Yeah, like
person's character, right? Like,
yeah, I mean each little like rectangle, like each little like legs they call them would have the equivalent of 20 Carolina Reapers in it, and so just one bite to a non-chili head would send them into probably a cramp and fit. Like it
oh
would be
yeah,
really bad, and so
wow.
yeah, I mean yeah,
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can't even imagine. I had mentioned this before in some other episodes, but like mass quantities of chocolate is never my forte. So I did the Moab, but I didn't complete it because it was just too much chocolate.
yeah, it's a lot.
But yeah, it's good, but it's not my wheelhouse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's tough. The
Man.
Nemesis bar, like the Nemesis bar in the League of Fire. Well, the table's archived now. That thing was tough too. That and I only had 32 Reapers in it, but that was a lot of chocolate and super hot. Oof.
Yeah, I think the last challenge bar that I'd bought was the Johnny Scoville's, not the white chocolate, but the other one, the dark. It was a milk chocolate, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's dark chocolate with cherries in it, right? The chili cherry nightmare.
Yeah, yep, that one, the chili cherry nightmare. Yep, that's definitely the one. Yeah, no, the just looking at what we have here as far as time is going, but man, it's been really hard to like obviously not like I keep falling off track because like I'm so caught up into our conversations. It's so great having you on. Definitely we have to do this again. But while we're here, why don't you go ahead and
love that.
tell everyone where they can find you and plug away anything you want to plug away.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to plug is Rodney. This is my horse. We were talking about a full horse last time, so there's Rodney.
There we go.
The second thing that I'm going to plug, I guess, is my my YouTube channel. I do challenges, and so check me out there. I also have a Facebook where I like just keep in contact with people and stuff. I have an Instagram where I post like pictures about challenges I'm doing or like pods and stuff like that. And I also have a TikTok where it is just my random chili head jokes and memes that just I'll be sitting on the couch and I'll just think of something. My wife will help me and we'll like brainstorm a joke and we'll make something and put it out there. And so I kind of have like little each social media platform is for different things, sort of.
Very nice, very nice. I've yet to really dive into the TikTok world, so I'll be having to scout out your videos to figure out what I need to do there. So, hey, I missed this on the last few episodes, so definitely didn't want to miss this opportunity to have you go ahead and put somebody on the hot seat. So who are you nominating for the hot seat?
I think I'm going to go. Well, not think. I'm going to go with Never Better Club. No question.
Okay.
They just recently hit 1,000 subscribers. They are crushing it from just a chili head perspective and a challenge perspective, and they are also super dope people. Like they're like a genius power couple.
Very nice. Hey, Never Better Club, you're on the hot seat. I'll be reaching out to you. Likely it would be tomorrow, not after this episode. So either way, be on the lookout. I will be sliding in on Facebook and getting in touch with y'all to schedule out a date. So, hey, Matt, it's been great having you on. Once again, definitely will be having you back on. And yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up this episode. All right. Well, hey, I hope everyone enjoyed the Hot or Not product reviews on adventure sauces, today's adventure. We also had HCK Hot Chicken's medic sauce. And then we also had the peanut butter ghost pepper cookie from CM Magic Factory. So all the links for where you can, get in touch with CM Magic Factory and Adventure Sauces will be down below, as well as HCK Hot Chicken's medic sauce will be linked down below for their products. They have a few other sauces as well, so check them out. Hey, I hope everyone enjoyed everything that was going on as far as the flow of tonight's show, being able to see the video of the challenge. I will be uploading that as well as its own standalone. So if you missed that and you just want to catch it, I'll have it up there. Huge shout out to podvision.io for helping us put on this show. We couldn't do this without them. If you're looking to launch your brand, revive your brand, maybe you just don't even kind of know where to start and you're trying to figure everything out, I highly recommend podvision.io. If you like what we're doing here, also please like, comment, follow, subscribe, all the things. We go live Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. On YouTube and on Facebook. Facebook was acting funny tonight, but hey, I'm Brandon Swear, and from everything of the world of hot, this has been The Swear Word.